Yibnei HaMikdash Hirtzio Inte Malai Okar Lesozman.
All right, Bruchim Aboyim, welcome everyone. As we release this, we plan to be releasing this on Wednesday. I'm recording on Tuesday, just in case I need to make some edits. I don't know if I'm going to edit out that cough or not. It's really a pain in the neck to do the edits. I'll tell you the truth. So, if anybody is okay with us not editing the videos, let us know, because it's really a lot of work, and I haven't seen the benefit from the edits. You know, I thought, well, if I start editing the videos, maybe we'll get a lot more views. I see my top viewed video recently was my live stream speech for Babov in Yiddish. That got a lot of views, and my regular weekly Divrei Torah don't. I'm not frustrated. I'm happy to be of service to my dear friends who watch these videos regularly, and I appreciate each and every one of you tremendously. I'm just not sure if the amount of work that I have to put in to edit the videos is really worth it. So please let me know if you'll still watch the videos if we just go back to our old format. You know, maybe I'll still put in the intros in the beginning and the end or something like that. But even that, I don't know how much people really care about, how much does that make a difference, because it is a lot of work, and it's not something necessarily I have time for. Maybe this week I'll just post it as it is, especially having it ready for Purim. Anyway, with all that being said, let's learn a little bit. Parshas Sisa by Beredis Moshe in Hahar, and it was when Moses descended from the mountain. So we can also explain this according to our words that we said before, and I guess another Dvar Torah in here. If a person wants to come to holiness and abstinence for the worship of God, may he be blessed, he needs to humble himself with tremendous humility, and this will cause him to receive holiness upon himself. And this is the meaning of when Moses descended from the mountain. Al derech she'amru Chazal, as our sages said, Harim gavnunim hahar chemed Elokim shenasan HaKadosh Baruch HaTorah al Har Sinai machmashu namuch mikol harim. I believe it's a verse in the Psalms, or perhaps in Isaiah. I'm not sure. These various colored mountains, the mountain that is beloved of God. So the sages homiletically say on that verse that God gave the Torah on Mount Sinai because it is the lowest of all the mountains. The Kotzker said, if the lesson, though, is that we have to be humble, why wasn't the Torah given in a valley? The answer is, well, you still have to be a little bit of a hill, a little bit of a mountain. Anyway, Moshe Haya Morid Umashbil Atzmo Shahaya Anav Mikol Adam. Moses humbled himself. He brought himself down because he was the most humble person who ever lived. Moses was even more humble than Mount Sinai itself. Mount Sinai was a humble mountain, but Moses was more humble than Mount Sinai, and that's why he came down the mountain. He descended the mountain, right? And that's why he was worthy to bring down the two tablets in his hand. Because of his humility, he was worthy to this tremendous holiness. That's why the scripture repeated this in his descent from the mountain. It would seem that this is superfluous, because the scripture first begins when Moses descended from the mountain. However, the Torah is hinting to us here that Moses was worthy to this because Moses humbled himself. And this is the meaning of in his descent. It means when it says because of his descent, that in his descent means on the sake of his descent. Because of his descent from the mountain, as we said above, canal, that he was exceedingly humble. Excuse me. Moses was unaware that his face was shining when they spoke with him. Perish. What does it mean? The scripture explains his tremendous humility, that he didn't know that his face was shining with horns of light, rays of light. That when the saint, when the tzaddik speaks with people words of holiness and fear of the Lord, Azai bo loy hislavus gadol blibo. Then there comes tremendous enthusiasm into his heart. V'yirpanav ba'or gadol, and his his face shines with a tremendous light. Hislavus eish, with the enthusiasm flaming like fire. Asher bekirbo, that is within him. And all this Moses was unaware of himself. He wasn't even aware if he had any enthusiasm.
The end of the Civil War was near when quite accidentally a hero who sneezed abruptly ceased retreat and reversed into victory. His medal of honor pleased and thrilled his proud little.
Subscribe, comment. We'll see you later. I don't know. How do I turn this thing off now that I had the phone call? Well, thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I will be reading the Megillah at the Lake Success Jewish Center Thursday night, and there is a Zoom link to that. I'll try to share. I believe they'll be Zooming that, so because they usually do the Zoom. So if anybody wants to hear the Megillah there, which I guess will be tomorrow night. I can't believe it's almost Purim. So anyway, thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Maybe I should read that last part again. This is the meaning of when he spoke with him, meaning when any person spoke with Moses' holy words. All right, how do I turn this thing off? It's not working. It's like frozen. Oh, there we go.
Yibunei ha-migdash Hirtzio ente malai Okar les ozman Yibunei ha-migdash Hirtzio ente malai